Welcome to the test, to the hypothesis rising. That's supposed to be like Apocalypse Rising or something. I don't know. I sort of enjoyed the last game. You know, the test. And I agreed, I thought it would be a spoopy game. And I'm getting some major Alice in Wonderland Alice in Wonderland vibes from the menu screen. So, what can we do but new game? Also, I'll read that later. Look at my new water bottle. 2 full litres. It's bigger than my head. I want to give it a name. Friends, excuse me. Ribena. Sugar-free. Before experiencing the test hypothesis rising, it is highly recommended that you've played its prequel, The Test. Done. First, before venturing into this experience. You make it sound so interesting. Alrighty. You will stand to gain a lot more from this experience. If you've played the test first, and the examination will also make a bit more sense, if it carries out on from where the last examination left us. Alrighty. I would like to urge you to go and play the test now before venturing forward and follow the instructions listed throughout the game, as you will certainly get a bigger benefit overall by taking the test in the order they were meant to be taken in. Alright, sure. Done. I've done my homework. Would you like to close this game now? I don't. This opportunity can have... What? I've lost. There we are. So you can have the opportunity to play the test first. You will not get a chance to exit the game until the experience is over. If you choose to continue now, I'm pretty sure Control-Alt-Delete will take care of that. So, I've already played the test. Wonderful news. We can continue. Loading. Hey. You're different from the plague doctor. You got a fireplace, I like that. Hello, and welcome to my office. Hello, welcome to mine. It's truly a pleasure to see you here today. Same. Please excuse the mess. I haven't had a chance to clean up yet. Clean up? What mess? You mean the blood on the floor? Wherever that thing is in the corner? The help on the wall? Here's a tip. Use hydrogen peroxide. As a female, if you know, you know, works wonders. That's my reason, and I'm sticking with it. Now, I don't want to take up too much of your time with blibber blabber and nonsensical speak, so I'll just get straight to the point. They always say that. Sometimes we have to ask ourselves life's tough questions. There's one question in particular I'd like for you to ask yourself. Are you happy? What do you mean? Okay. And when I say happy, I don't mean content. Being content is great, but it's not the same as being happy. You mean, am I grateful for the things I have? No. I know what you mean. I want to help you. I mean, in compared to what? Am I happier than someone living in poverty or happier than someone who has it all? We're going to find out. I want to inspire you to be the best that you can be. I want to inspire you to be the happiest version of yourself. That's what the last guy said. I want to see you grow, inside and out. Well, I'm 27, so I'm pretty much all grown now, if you catch my drift. Naturally, that is. Now, how do we accomplish this, you might be asking? Good question. Allow me to explain. Okay, good. I'm going to ask you a series of questions and you are going to answer them with 100% entire honesty. Alright. Just because you are... Ooh, sorry, I thought I skipped ahead there. Just because you asked me to doesn't mean I will. But I'm going to. It's recorded too. And when I say 100% entire honesty, I mean 100% entire honesty. Alright, with the ellipses and everything, you didn't have to make it sound so ominous. It's boopy enough that the font's in blood. Think about it. You do want to be happy, don't you? I thought it was a typo there. You wouldn't want to do something so bold as to tempt fate by lying, would you? Okay, you got a point there. Just remember, if you lie, the only person you're lying to is yourself. The only person who will suffer from this is you. Okay, why do I feel like this is a cult initiation? And believe me, you will suffer. Whatever you say, fate. Fate, my mate. Mate as in friend, not the other thing. Not to mention the fact that whether you tell the truth or not, I'll know. You don't know me. But that's another story. Let's be moving on, shall we? We've wasted enough time explaining what we're going to be doing. Yeah, you're the definition of a brief history that's anything but brief. It's clickbait. Want my water bottle. Just remember, we all want to be good people. We all want to give the answers that we will lend the most desirable, human traits within ourselves. But sometimes good people do bad things, and sometimes we don't always have a desirable trait as humans. Never thought of it that way. Okay. I couldn't express enough just how important it is to be truly honest while answering these questions, no matter how uncomfortable the truthful may make you. Well, last time you asked me if I was kinky in the last one. So, bit late there. Now it's time to get into the real meat of this experience. Nice way of phrasing it. It's time for you to get the advice that you deserve. As you read questions and scenarios during the process, I want you to create your own circumstances and build your own bridges to arrive at the answer that best suits your psyche. Well, I do like to create scenarios in my head, so alright. If you've never experienced a scenario being asked of you, then simply imagine that you have and try to assume how you might feel in that situation. So, Stanislavski's theory? I'd like to invite you to pour a glass of water. Sit back and relax. Can't do that. As we unfold your fate and the secret to overcoming the next hurdle in your life. We're going to start with some basic easy questions. Okay. If you answer these questions twice, your advice may change. It's not about answering the questions, it's about many different variables. Many different factors are at play here, including the amount of time taken to answer proposed questions. With that being said, it's far more important to actually take your time and think about how honest of an answer you're giving before you give it. Whatever you do, do not rush the process. We're going to be here all day, aren't we? Time is your best friend here. You'll see what I mean soon enough. And here we go. Do you feel uncomfortable right now? No? Are you nervous? No? Do you feel cold? Well, it's the end of winter, so a little bit. Also, I'm barefoot. Bare arms. But cold as in emotionless? No, I'm not. Do you feel sad? Not right now. I mean, the start of this year hasn't been great with what's ever been on in my personal life and the world as a whole, but no. There is a difference between sad and sympathy, though. Have you ever hurt someone because you were hurting, even though they didn't deserve it? Yeah, I have, as a teenager. Never again, though, because I've learned. Do you crave acceptance by others? Oh, I did when I was younger, much younger, but now, pardon my language, I'm thinking, I don't have time for this shit, so not anymore. Have you ever lost a loved one? Yes. Do you know what heartbreak feels like? Oh, jeez, yes. Do you believe in demons? Now, in my last video, I said I believe in good and bad energy. And you can call demons bad energy, so yes. Do you believe in curses? Again, it's bad energy, so basically I think curses have a lot of psychological effects more than supernatural effects. Because the future is unwritten. But bad energy sending towards someone, does that consider a curse? Because what's the difference? Curses and just pure bad luck. Sometimes it can be just down to lousy timing and arrogance and pride and, well, just downright nastiness. So, I don't think I do know. Would you consider yourself to be spiritual? Yes. Because the idea of not believing in anything makes me feel cold and hollow inside. Ugh, I hate that. Are you afraid of dying alone? Yes. If there was an undeniable proof that a ghost was haunting you, would you continue to live in your home? Yeah. I was here, well, I was going to say I was here first, but I'm living here, don't I? The ghost is fine, just it's lived. Have you ever seen an object mysteriously move without being touched? Yes. That was weird. It was a doll I had, it just flopped. Do you believe that it's possible for a game to summon supernatural forces into your life without you knowing it? Well, no, because it's created. It's artificial. Not a game. I mean, the Ouija board is an entirely different matter. And whoever thought it was a great idea to make it into a kid's game needs their head looking at. So, no. Would you like to make more friends? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be a good friend? Yes. I've been told many times. Do you feel lonely? You mean isolated, or as in right now? I mean, my current, well, past life situations have made me lonely because of toxic friends and, well, basically toxic people, so yes. Talk to me? What? I'm talking to you right now. Do you make friends easily? No. I've been told I'm a creative person, a very creative person. And I've been told creative people have trouble making friends. So yeah. Do you tend to avoid drama when possible? Oh yeah. I got better things to do in my life. Have you ever had a near-death experience? Not to my knowledge. Oh crap. Well, maybe. Oh, I didn't mean to press it. I was going to press no, but that might have been a good thing I pressed yes by accident, because I was just thinking of a scenario. We were at a theme park. Me and Mama Gamer were on the roller coaster, and seconds before we were about to take off, Mama Gamer noticed that the safety bar wasn't locked in properly, and at the last minute, click, which should have been done at the very beginning. And to make things worse, it was one of those roller coasters that did a loop. So, probably. And also, I've been told things happened when I was younger, which I'm not going to get into. Well, to put your minds at ease, I could have been abducted when I was 9 months old, when we were on holiday in Greece. Anyway, do you like horror movies? I like psychological horror movies because they're the most WTF kinds. But gore? No, I don't think I do. This is all very interesting. Is it? Have you played the test? Yes. I told you at the beginning. That's the spirit. Pardon me, I need to drink. Have you played the horoscope? No. Give it a whack. I'm totally not biased or anything. It's so hard not to be biased. Do you watch porn? Ew, no. I mean, no offense to anyone who does, but... Do you consider yourself to be a hard worker? No. Other people might say otherwise, but no. Because when I do a project that I'm interested in, it doesn't feel like hard work. So, no. Do you have a low opinion of yourself? Nope. Would you consider yourself to be a confident person? Yes. Would you help an old lady across the street even if you were running late for an appointment? Of course I would. Would you kill all of your neighbour's pets just to save one of your own? No, because I could not live with the guilt. I think that would be very selfish. Have you ever tried to smother yourself with a pillow to see if you could actually suffocate yourself? No. Mate, are you okay? Have you ever been caught dancing when you thought no one was watching? Well, I used to be a dancer in my drama class, so... When I've been rehearsing? Probably, so yes. Have you ever tried to roll your eyes back so far just to see if they'd really get stuck? I mean, I've tried that, just to see what it felt like, and the optic nerves get in the way, and it's horrible. But yes. Have you ever played a practical joke that you regret pulling on someone? No. Are you streaming live right now? Nope. Recorded video. Hello. Are you recording this gameplay session right now? You've caught me. Yes. If I told you that I was watching you play this game right now, would you believe me? Well, you're in the game, so yes. If you've left a comment for me at any point in time, I've read your words. Does this bother you? No, because comments are meant to be read. If you've left a comment for me, does it make you feel positive that I've paid attention to what you've taken the time to write? Yeah, I do. Do you understand that no matter what, I appreciate you? Well, that's nice, I think. I really do. Are you afraid of snakes? Nope. Do you believe in magic? Yeah. You can argue that magic is a science that we don't understand. And also, I really like Harry Potter and Disney. Yes. Have you cried in the last month? Yeah, I have. Do you have a hero? I have people who I look up to, but I wouldn't call them a hero. Or would I? I'll just say yes for the sake of it. Do you typically learn from your mistakes? Yep. Especially with relationships. Do you enjoy outdoor activities? Yeah, I do. I like walking. Well, when I see them, I like to walk Digby, and that's pretty much it. And usually the swim pools are inside because it's blinking freezing here in England. So yes. Do you consider yourself to be lazy? Doesn't everybody? Yes. However, define lazy. You mean physically active or just sitting there doing nothing? I'll give you a fun fact about me. I've said I'm a creative person, but if I'm not doing anything creative, I go nuts. I don't know why I do. YouTube on my whole has been a lifesaver, if I have to be honest. I mean, whether it comes to baking, writing, designing something, or making a video, or creating a scenario in The Sims 4, it's like relief. It's almost like an addiction. So, no. Do you sometimes find it difficult to stay motivated? Yeah, sometimes. But do you put the needs of others before yourself? I don't know. I mean, a lot of the time when someone needs me, I stop what I'm doing and go straight over. So, in that case, yes. Do your family and friends describe you as kind? Yes. I have proof too. Have you ever cheated in a relationship? Never been in a relationship, so no. Have you been cheated on in a relationship? Nope. Would you consider yourself to be judgmental? I'm calculating, and I'm wary, I'm observant, but judgmental? Don't think so. Okay, here's a scenario. If I see someone with tattoos or scary looking piercings, I'd think, I wouldn't get that for myself. But I know it doesn't define the person as a person. So, no. I see. Are you a hero to someone else? I don't know. I mean, I have kids who look... Well, they're not kids anymore, some of them. And I might have been. I mean, some of my friends call me a sister. And they said some nice things, like they always feel better after they've spoken to me. And sometimes they come to me for advice. So I might have been, but that's not for me to say. I'll just say yes for the sake of it. Do you love animals? Yes. Especially have long ears and a cottontail. Have you ever found a family member on Tinder and wanted to hit them in a super light just to make shit real awkward? I don't have Tinder or any sort of thing like that, so no. Yeah, me neither. Do you enjoy drinking alcohol? I'm very, very picky when it comes to alcohol, but when I do drink it, yeah, I suppose. Are you intoxicated right now? Nope. Sober as a priest. Well, that makes one of us. Well, I'm going to assume you're dead with the mask and everything and the unusual skin colour, so what does it matter? Do you like the phrase sneaky snake? No, not really. I mean, it's alliteration, and I like alliteration, but in the context of it, no. Are these questions a bit strange to you? Yes. Do you have a vivid imagination? Oh yeah. Do you feel uncomfortable in large social settings? No. I've had to work in a drama class and do a drama project which includes a lot of people, so no. Would you consider yourself to be antisocial? Excuse me. Antisocial? Are you saying I have Asbo's? For those who don't know, it means antisocial behaviour offence. No, I don't, so no. Do you hold a grudge for long periods of time? Yeah. It takes a while for me to move on. But again, I'm not going to get into it, but I have my reasons. Have you ever urinated in public? No. You mean in a city? In a public place? Not like in the woods when you were a kid and there was no toilet about? No. Do you like pineapple on your pizza? No. Okay. I don't like fruit when it's cooked. I like fruit on its own, unless it's a strawberry covered in chocolate. But same goes for apple pie, pear pie, blueberry pie, whatever pie, strudel, crumble. Anything that involves baking fruit, I don't like it. Or cooking fruit. So, no. Do you consider yourself to be selfish? No, I don't think so. Do you think you've got a big ego? I can't even think of a situation. No? Would you consider yourself to be kinky? No. Why would you ask that? Do you consider yourself to be religious? Not really, no. I mean, I acknowledge my faith, but no. Would you consider yourself to be temperamental? Probably, yeah. If you had to kill someone to save your own life, but you knew they didn't deserve it, would you do it? Right, I said in the last video, the only way I would kill someone is if, excuse me, if it was self-defense. Okay, I've got a scenario in my head. If someone was mentally ill, like if they were going through, I'll just call it an episode, where they confused reality with non-reality, and they were going berserk, and they had some sort of weapon, then yes, because, well, in a way that's self-defense. They don't deserve it if they were going, they've literally lost their mind, so that's a situation. And you did say create a situation, so yes. Would I feel guilty? Absolutely. But we have to look after ourselves. It's not selfish. And I'm going to stop talking now. That's a horrible, horrible thing to think. Would you sacrifice your own life for a complete stranger? I would help a stranger, but no one to sacrifice my life? No. Even they said for situations like a burning building, for example. Like, if you've ever done that to save someone, well done. You're a good person. But it's incredibly, incredibly stupid to do so. So, no. Even more interesting. Have you ever been inside a burning building? No, that was weird. Oh crap, did I press the right one? Oh, crud. Oh, that was your fault. You freaked me out. Have you ever been to a funeral? Yes. If you could attend your own funeral before you died, would you take the opportunity to do so? Yeah, why not? If you could see the future, but you were told that it would only reveal the absolute worst of what's in store for you, would you still look? It could be a way of preventing it from happening, but the future is unwritten. The possibilities are endless. Different paths. Sometimes we have to go through one way to get to one way. Like, you know, the right path is never the easiest. You have to learn from your mistakes. You have to learn it. Experience teaches, words don't. So, no. If you had the power to stop time, would you use it to do something you know you shouldn't do? Like what? Like rob a bank? Kidnap all the bunnies from the pet shop and have my name given to a massive piece of land where no one but me is allowed to tread on it? Well, why the hell not? If you had the power to remove one person from Earth, never to return again, would you use it? And make the world a better place, of course. Only within reason, though. If I told you that I understand you better than you understand yourself, would you believe me? No. If someone threatened to kill you, would your first response be to react in violence? Not in violence, but I like this piece of advice. Just act crazier than they do. That'll scare them. Not in violence, but I would go and seek help. Okay, another piece of advice that could save your life. If someone makes you feel uncomfortable, go to a place with lots of people and tell someone. They can't help you if they don't know what you're going through. It's just like going to a doctor and saying, I've broken a bone. Which bone? They say. And you don't tell them, they can't help you. You could end up with, if you end up with a broken arm, but get a plaster on your leg, that's not going to help, is it? So, not in violence, no. Seriously though, tell someone if you need help. I'm begging you to do so. If a stranger stole money from you to support their drug addiction, would you forgive them if they apologised to you? If it was a true, legit apology, then yes. My throat is dry, no wonder you told me to get water. If a family member said something nasty about you behind your back, would you confront them about it directly? No. I would use this to my advantage. Because it can be so easy for them to play the victim, but if you, maneuver it around yourself... No. There's certain ways of handling a nasty family member, or a nasty person for that matter, so no. If you had to eat raw squirrel brains for 3 days to stay alive, would you do it? Where do these squirrel brains come from? And you don't know what's in the squirrel brain, it could have God knows what in them. And also, if I have water, I'll be fine. I'll fast for 3 days. Fasting's good for you. It's good for your immune system. No. If you woke up tomorrow and none of your family remembered who you were, would you choose to leave and start a new life? Here, might as well. What's the point of being there if they don't know who you are? As awful as it is. Yes. If a homeless man was clearly sick, freezing and utterly miserable in the rain, would you be willing to give him your clothes and walk home naked? That would result in a public offence, I think. I would do something entirely different. So, no. Doesn't mean I'm a bad person if I say no. If someone accidentally hit you in their car, but you suffered no injuries in their car? Do you know what I mean, with their car? Whatsoever, would you still be upset with them? No. If it was accidental, then no. I would tell them to be more careful. I wouldn't be upset. Have you looked for any hidden meanings or messages within these questions? Nope. Maybe you should have been. Yeah, no. Are you wondering if there's a deeper meaning to all of this other than just simply answering question after question? Nope. It is what it is. Miracles happen every day. Do you agree? Just because you don't see it happening doesn't mean it's not happening. So yes. Hey, a miracle to say a homeless person finding a note on the ground. We'll just say a £10 note since I'm from England. That'll be a miracle. It could get them a bed for the night. It could get them a ride home. It could give them the food they need to survive one more day, which could change their life. Umbrellas aren't worth lugging around and you don't mind getting rained on, do you agree? My hair goes frizzy in the rain, so no I don't. I have a hood and some of my coats, but no I don't agree. Red is prettier colour than pink, do you agree? Nope. Pink's colour, a nice colour. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag blowing in the wind? Is Katy Perry gonna copyright me for this? Do you ever feel like a plastic bag flowing in the wind, wanting to start again? I'll just say no because I can't think of a scenario. Eating in front of people can be awkward, do you agree? Nope. I just don't. Rings used as a ceremonial wedding gift are so outdated, do you agree? No. Do you mean between the bride and groom? Well, no, because it tells you the person is married or not. Just like other pieces of whatever in faith, like a crucifix or a cross, or certain types of headwear. So, no. Do you realise that the first letter of the last 6 questions, when combined, spell out the word murder? No, I didn't, no. Do you know why that is? Well, I'd be lying if I said yes, so no. Does that make you slightly uncomfortable? No. Are you going to start paying closer attention to what you may have gotten yourself into? Nope. If it didn't bother me in the last game, it won't bother me in this game. Do you realise it's too late to turn back now? Yeah, you told me that in the beginning. You're here. Do you hear someone in your room? Well, technically I have 2 rooms in this house. My office and my bedroom. But I don't hear anyone. I could hear my neighbours outside, but they're not in my room, are they? No. Do you see the shadows closing in? Well, I have ring lights on, so no. Do you feel like you're being watched? No. Do you look around your room a moment ago? Well, I did, but only for presentation matters. But it still counts, I suppose. Yes. Do you like long walks on the beach? Well, most of my family come from a coastal town, so yes. Do you enjoy giving gifts to people? Yes. How do you feel like giving up on life? Well, not on life, no. Do you love your family more than you love yourself? Ooh. Pardon me, my battery's about to die. Okay, well, that gives me time to think. So... yeah, I do. I don't want to be all soppy or anything, but yeah, I do. Do you have a best friend who's clearly better than the rest of your friends? You have no idea. Yes. Coriander, you. Love you, bestie. Do you think there's some kind of conspiracy behind the coronavirus? I do love a good conspiracy. Do you believe that you're human? Pretty much, unfortunately. If you could turn invisible but could never be visible ever again once you decide to use your power for the first time, would you ever use it? It's bad enough feeling metaphorically invisible. Why would I want to be physically invisible? I'd insult the injury. No. If you knew someone who was about to rob a convenience store, but you knew that they were going to feed it to their family, would you stop them? No. And this is an unwritten law. If you see someone stealing baby food or sanitary products, you saw nothing. And that is really, really sad. No, I would not stop them. If you were stranded on a remote island with a stranger and you were both starving to death, but you found a secret stash of food they didn't know about, would you share with them? Yes, I would. They could have someone back home, and if we're getting rescued, how do I explain that to the family of the person? And they would more than likely ask why I'm still alive when they're not. So yes, I would share. If you could turn into an eagle for 1 year, but you wouldn't be able to turn back into a person until that 1 year had passed, would you do it? No. I'm going to take a drink again, my throat's scratchy. If you had the opportunity to earn riches beyond your wildest dreams by fighting a grizzly bear to death using nothing but a machete and an army helmet, would you do it? No, the poor bear! What if it has bear cubs? That's awful. If you had to pick one basic food item to eat exclusively for an entire year, would you choose potatoes? Yes, because you can do so much with potatoes. I just love potatoes. Yes. If pizza screamed in agony every time you bit into a piece, would you still continue eating pizza? I would just pretend that I'm in some sort of hallucination, so yes. If your best friend got in bit in the genitals by a highly venomous snake and the only way to save their life was to suck the venom out of their genitals, would you do it to save them? I couldn't live with the guilt, but that's not something I want to imagine in my head. Dear Lord. Was that question difficult to answer? No, but thanks for the unwanted imagery. Do you feel mortal? I am mortal. Do you enjoy loud music? Yes, if it's good loud music. Do you feel awkward when you dance in front of others? No, because I used to be a dancer in my drama class. I've danced on stage. Do Do you suffer from an anxiety disorder? Nope. Do you ever feel depressed? Yes, I'm human. It's an emotion. Well, sadness is an emotion. You're not alone. My goodness, font style is everything. Do you feel relaxed? I guess so. Yeah. Do you think you have a guardian angel watching over you? Apparently in some cultures, they say loved ones who have passed on turn into your guardian angel. So that would be my grandma and my brother, so yes. Do you ever hear your name being called when no one could have called it? Yes. That's just so weird. I'm going to take special note of that one. Out of all the questions, you could take note of that. You had to pick that one? Alright, why? Do you always look both ways before crossing the road? Yep. Green Cross Road. Do you wash your hands every day? Well, yes. I live with the health professional. Do you feel uncomfortable using public restrooms? No. I'm happy if there's a public restroom. Is winter your favourite season? Yes. Do you know anyone named Josh? Yes. Well, my friend's lad is called Josh. Yes. Are you wondering why that last question is relevant? Well, I am now. Yes. Are you allergic to any animals? No, thank goodness. Have you ever thought about being an animal in a sexual way? What is wrong with you? No. Why would you ask that? Wait, okay, this is not a cop at anyone who does. I'm just wondering why he or she, they, is asking it. No. Have you ever been in love? Yeah. Would you consider yourself be autistic? Yes. Yes. Would you consider yourself to be dominant in day-to-day life? I'm assertive, so that's what you mean. Yes. Do you feel like you've got too much time on your hands? No. Can you be easily intimidated by others? Nope. Because I use their intimidation as, well, I wouldn't say to my advantage, but I can make it turn back on them. It's a very useful psychological skill. Are you easily excitable? Depends on the situation. Yeah, probably. That wasn't a sexual thing, was it? Ugh. Do you enjoy solving complex problems? Yeah. Do you have a difficult time relaxing? Yeah, sometimes. Would you consider yourself to be high maintenance? No. Do you trust easily? No. You should see the Instagram messages I get. Block it and ignore straight away. Would you consider yourself to be an honest person? Yes. Have you ever told a lie? Everybody's told lies. Have you ever lied to your best friend? White lies? You gotta be specific. Yes. Have you ever lied to your family? You didn't say what kind of lie, so I'm sticking with white lies. Yes. Have you lied about my answers during a session? I may have made a few mistakes because I have the attention span of a chihuahua, but no. Are you wondering why all of these questions have to do with lying? No. This is all very useful information. Are you a people pleaser? Nope. Do you enjoy being the centre of attention? If it's good attention, then yeah. Do you feel like you've got a good sense of humour? Oh boy, yeah. Do you frighten easily? No? Yeah, I heard that and my headphones are on the floor. It's alright, take your time. Well, that was odd. I wonder what that was about. That's probably a pretty good place for us to stop the simple segment of our questionnaire and move on to the more gritty questions. It's only been 50 minutes, wow. The next set of questions will not be yes or no answers. The next portion of our session will be fulfilled with various scenarios that put you a smack dab in the middle of vital choice making. So it's like, would you rather? I've done plenty of them. The only difference is Reddit's not involved. We'll see how well you handle your options as you delve deeper into each scenario. Remember, the key to all this is to answer honestly. Let's get started. And Rosanna Pansino went straight into my head there. Let's get started. You're home alone. It's dark and it's storming outside. All of a sudden, there's a knock on your bedroom door. Someone's in your house. What do? Grab the closest item that can be used as a weapon. Ignore the knocking and hope it goes away. Ask who is it and wait. Boldly open the door and reveal what's on the other side. Okay, if I'm home alone, it's dark and it's storming outside. So I don't live alone, so if the other occupants are out, probably stuck in a storm, and I'm going to assume the power is out, or maybe not, no, that's stupid. If they don't turn the light on, so yes, I think I will grab the closest item as a weapon. Very interesting choice. You meet a homeless woman on the street. She asks you for money. You find it in with yourself to give her all the spare change you have. Just as you do, a homeless man approaches asking if you can spare some change. What do? Tell the man you've got no change left to offer. Tell the homeless woman to share with the man. Tell the homeless man to ask the woman for some other change. Tell the homeless man that you'll get some from somewhere. I've done that last one before, so I have, honestly. Somewhere else. Really now. I can draw some money out of a cash machine. I can get change from buying a bottle of water or something. And maybe a little something for him as well and the homeless woman. It works. Both your mother and your father fall incredibly ill to a life-threatening disease and there's only enough medicine and facilities to save one of your parents and it's time of the essence. What do? Oh great, I was thinking of a nightmare earlier. Thanks for the idea. Okay, both. I won't feel guilty at least. That doesn't surprise me. Don't lie. You find a case of money tucked away inside of a dumpster. Inside there's 10 solid gold bars, a vial of mysterious liquid. Under the vial there's a note that says a cure for cancer. What do? Turn the case into professionally entity so they can utilize it. Keep the gold bars, but give away the cure to cancer. Keep the cure for cancer, but give away the gold bars. Keep everything in a case for yourself to sell or use. Well, the most useful one for me would be the gold bars. So, give away the cure to cancer. It could save someone's life. If it is legit, that is. What a wasted opportunity. I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry, I know I shouldn't judge. Darn right. You're stuck alone inside of your house, and you're starving to death. You're completely run out of food, and no one is coming to save you for weeks. The only potential source of food around is your family pets. What do? I'm gonna bloody die, that's what I'm gonna do. This is awful. Just let my people, I'm gonna assume I'm dead, so. But what if I still had my bunnies with me? They're vegetarian, well, not even vegetarians, they're vegans. Well, except Murray, my best boy. He used to drink tea and have anything else that wasn't good for him. But if I had my cat and my dog, still, yeah, they can eat me. Why am I not surprised? Your neighbour's home is on fire, a blazing inferno among smoke emits from the windows. You hear screams for help coming from within, but you can't see past the flames. No one else is around in sight. What do? Call the department and keep my distance from the home. Start shouting for help and searching for someone nearby. Run into the building home to try and rescue anyone you can. Walk away, there's nothing you can do. Well, call the bloody fire department, that's what I'm going to do. Okay. I've watched far too many PSAs and PIFs in my time. Never, ever go into a burning building, no matter what. If you really want to help, break windows, open any door you can find, create an escape route from the outside that may help the person trapped inside. If the windows and doors are open, at least the smoke can get out, and it's a beacon, well, not a beacon, an escape route for the person trapped. But never, ever go inside. Please don't. At least if you want to help, do what I say. Open the window, well, break the windows, open the front doors, make sure nothing is blocking anything from the outside. Just let the professionals do it, the ones who are highly trained to do their job and know what to do when there's a fire in a house. You will be a hero if you call the fire department. That got real too quickly. Call the fire department. I like that. You're fast asleep in your bed when you're awoken by what sounds like a woman's muffled cries from somewhere in your room. You quickly realise it's coming from under your bed. What do? What? Immediately look under the bed. Hide under your clothes and wait patiently. Verbally call out and ask who's in your room. Jump out of bed and run out of the room immediately. Yeah, and call the authorities, because you don't know what's going on. It could be a trap. A man in a fancy suit approaches you while you're walking down the street. He pulls a watch from his pocket and hands it to you. He claims that when the watch stops ticking, it marks the moment your time runs out on this earth. What do? Just take the watch? I can still take the watch and not look at it, so decline the offer for the watch and keep walking. Tell him that he needs professional help and to keep his distance. Tell him you already got 3 of them as a toy in your Happy Meal. I'll take the watch, it could be valuable one day. I need a drink again, my throat's scratchy. Would you now? Yeah, I would. You're sitting at home playing a game on your PC when all of a sudden someone grips and squeezes your shoulder firmly from behind. What do? Well, usually my back's against the wall, so I would pretty much freak out. I mean, you see, I've got a camera, I can see what's behind me. You're sitting at home, okay. But it doesn't say I'm home alone, for one thing. Immediately jump out and turn around, scream and stay still in terror, spin around with a vicious elbow to whoever's behind you. So you take my advice? Self-defense? Use your elbow. It's a hard part, especially in the face. Tell him to squeeze harder, he could use a nice massage. I'll probably jump up and turn around. Ha! You're sitting in the bathtub, trying to relax when a hand emerges from the water. What do? I'm in Freddy Krueger right now. Jump out of the bath and run as fast as you can. Kick the hand and try to keep it away from you. Give it a firm handshake, maybe even a solid fist bump. Push it underwater and hope you get some free. I'm not going to finish that sentence. Yeah, jump out the bath. Especially if it has claws. Clever. You get out of the bed and immediately fall down into a deep, dark hole. A man is standing above you, looking down, telling you to put lotion on your skin while he watches. What do? Scream for help, start slathering yourself in lotion, tell him you got very sensitive skin and allergies, ask if he'll come down and help apply the lotion, and squirt the lotion right in his eyes. Tell him I have allergies, but that could get me some time to get out of the hole, maybe? But it's a deep, dark hole. I'll scream for help, it's boring, but better than nothing. Smart choice. You're sitting at home alone, and all of a sudden, your door slams shut. You see it before your very eyes, and you know that no one is home, and it couldn't have been a gust of wind. What do? Stay perfectly still and watch the door. Look for a weapon around the room immediately. Jump up and try to climb out the window. Run over to the door and open it. Yeah, get a weapon. It probably is a gust of wind, but better safe than sorry. I like that. Yeah, you would, wouldn't you? Someone you've known for many years but have no attraction to tells you that they've had a massive crush on you for a long time. What do? I'd wake up. Ask them out on a date, who knows what might happen. Tell them that you're flattered but just not interested. Tell them that you feel dating might ruin your friendship. Ask if they want to be friends with benefits. Just tell them you're not interested. You're flattered but not interested. Depends on the friend as well. One of those types. What are you trying to say? The dog starts randomly barking into the deepest, darkest corner of your living room. There doesn't seem to appear to be anything there, but your dog insists on escalating to growls. What do? Try to calm your dog down by petting them. Stand and stare at the corner to see if anything moves. Walk up to the corner and extend your hand to feel for anything. Walk out the room and ignore it entirely. My doggy needs to be calmed down, so I'm going to be giving them the pets and belly rubs. I'm taking note of that. Why? Because you think you got a bet on me or something? Whether I'd live or die? Great. You see a massive spider in your room the size of your hand. What do? I'm going to give him the keys to the house because it's his now. Ugh. Okay. Usually when I see a spider, depending on how big it is, see if it's like half the size of my little finger, I would capture it and let it go outside, so I don't like killing anything, not even bugs. Ugh. But anything bigger than my little finger, I get someone else to do it. And it's one of the reasons why I'm not going to go to Australia anytime soon. Any Aussies watching, please forgive me. Just note that I'm an arachnophobe who screams at anything with more than 6 legs. Okay, doesn't mean I would try and capture it. I would have someone else try and capture it, because I don't want killing things. Ha! Your closest family member tells you that they're a serial killer. What do you do? Tell them that you don't want to know any more details. Turn them in to the authorities. Ask them information so you can help them stay out of trouble. Try to convince them that they need help. I would have to go with that last one. Because I don't want any more details either. But that's not going to help the situation, is it? Because that could make me an accessory to murder. I watched far too many forensic videos. Okay, that one. Less guilty. I see. If you found out that you only had one day to live, what would you do? Tell everyone that I love them and to be happy, not sad. Do something insane and crazy, anything goes. Not tell anyone at all, just act as if nothing changed. Spend my time on my own, away from others. The first one, because that is just sad. Alright then. If one of your pets started speaking to you and told you that they've got a dire warning that they were going to die if you didn't let them eat all the ice cream in the freezer, what would you do? Murray, are you resurrected? That's something Murray would do. He would try and eat all the sweet stuff. Go lay down. I'm obviously way too high for this. Give them all the ice cream they can handle. Don't give them the ice cream, you're not going to fall for that one. Assure them that you'll protect them and they won't die. Yeah, okay. One time, I caught my best boy Murray with his head in the sugar bowl, eating the sugar. No joke. It's a good thing rabbits have a vegan diet and a non-sugar diet or carbohydrate diet, because at least it would cure any potential diabetes. We had to switch to decaf because he loved to drink tea. Okay, started speaking to you. I would say I'll protect them and they won't die. Oh, lovely. If all of a sudden you couldn't start hearing if you could start hearing people's thoughts and the person told you next to you was thinking about mugging you and stealing your money, what would you do? I would freak them out and say, it's not a good idea to mug someone. Because if someone read my thoughts or said something I was just thinking about, I would freak out. They're too primitive. I can't read that because of the font choice. Primitive. Preemptive. That word. Action. And beat them up first. And then get carted away for assault. Tell them you don't think mugging you is a good idea. Get away from it as quickly as possible. Ignore it. You don't know what you aren't. You don't know that you aren't just hallucinating. Yeah, just say it out loud. Be crazier than them. That'll scare them. How have I lived this long? That sounds reasonable. Glad you agree. Your best friend comes to you and tells you that they just accidentally killed someone and they don't want to go to prison. What do you do? Okay, A PG scenario in my head. Someone has an allergy, a very extreme allergy, and they offered something like a biscuit of some sort that had, say, peanuts in it, and that person who was allergic to peanuts died. So, that would be an accident. As tragic as it is, if it wasn't their they accidentally killed them. So, I would tell them to own up to it, because if they didn't know, because unless they were told that person had a very severe allergy, then it wouldn't be manslaughter, right? But if they... Hang on. Manslaughter is when you do something stupid and end up with someone dead. Like driving on the wrong side of the road, for example. That would be manslaughter. First degree murder is when you do it with the intention of killing. Second degree murder, I think, is pre-planned. What the hell am I doing with my life? Okay, back to the question. I would tell them to turn themselves in, because if it was an accident, it's only going to make things worse if they don't do it, because it's an obstruction to justice. Whoa. Okay. No. Try to convince them to turn themselves in I can't speak. Try to convince them to turn themselves in. Aww, why are you awing at? You're driving in your car and you accidentally run someone over. You're pretty sure that they're okay, but the fact that their head is clearly detached from their body suggests that it's probably just wishful thinking. What do? I would own up, because their blood would be on my car, and if I drive away, that'd be a hit and run. That would make things worse. Turn myself into authorities. Call your best friend? They've already killed someone. It's gonna look bad. Gonna be partners in crime now? Drive away and hope nobody saw what you did. Yeah, the blood in my car would say otherwise. Try to hide the body yourself. Even worse. You're watching me. I saw that. Interesting how that played out. I think it's time we move on to the next portion of our test. The following questions that should be asked if... Unbelievable. Would you rather style questions? I've had plenty of this. Imagine you got a gun to your head and you absolutely must choose an answer. Oh great, because Red 50-50 wasn't enough. No matter how comfortable that may be. Alright. Let's get started, shall we? Would you rather be loved by all or feared by all? Loved by all. Fear? One is out of fear for their own life, and that can make you a dictator. Loved by all means they want your attention. And I like it when people want my attention. Not that I'm narcissistic or self-absorbed or anything, but being loved is much better than being feared. Would you rather never get angry or never get jealous? Okay, angry is a natural response. Like if someone says something stupid or offensive, it's a healthy reaction. Never get jealous. That can be very, very toxic, so never get jealous. Would you rather be held in high regard by your parents or by your friends? By my friends, because parents are biased, so my friends. Would you rather live in space or under the sea? in space or the sea. I do like aquatic life, so I'm going under the sea. Would you rather donate your body to science or donate your organs to people who need them? I don't really think they want my organs. Maybe they do. So, to science? No. To people who need them. Would you rather go to jail for 5 years for something you didn't do, or get away with something horrible you did but always live in fear of being caught? There's people in jail I would not want to meet. So, and of being put in prison for something you didn't do, that is absolutely awful. An innocent in prison? I mean, let's face it, it's happened more than times. I do not want to be one of those people, so better than that. Would you rather work at a horrible job that you hate but retire comfortably in 10 years from now? Or would you rather have your dream job but have to work until the day you die? If it's a job I love, it won't feel like work. And if I'm my own boss as well, if everything goes to plan, I'm good. My dream job. Would you rather every shirt you'll ever wear turn out to be itchy, or only be able to use one-ply toilet paper? Well, you can turn one-ply toilet paper into two-ply toilet paper. You use more than 2 sheets, you know. At least I hope you do. Ugh. Would you rather have skin that changes colour depending on your mood, or have tattoos appear on your body that depict what you did yesterday? Okay, if my skin went red, people may think there's something wrong with me. I mean, they wouldn't be wrong. If I turned yellow, people may freak out and think I'm turning jaundice. So, the tattoos, I mean, at least they change, right? Would you rather shit yourself every day time you orgasm or let your team see it, dog? What is wrong with you? If your partner switched bodies with one of your parents and the only way to get them is to switch back was to have sex with one of them, would you rather have sex with your partner in your parent's body or have sex with your parent in your partner's body? Okay, whoever made that question needs their head looking at quite clearly. Yeah. Seriously, what is wrong with you? Just answer the question. That one had no bearing on your results, I was just curious. Your curiosity is sick. I think we've answered enough of these types of questions, as I'm sure you'd agree. You have no idea. It's been 1 hour and 20 minutes, wow. We're going to end the test with a short series of final questions, giving simple answers. Alright. We'll get started now. Out of the following options, which number do you like the most? 7, 11, 3, 46. 7. Out of the following options, which colour resonates with you best at this exact moment? Black, red, green, blue. Blue. Out of the following options, which creature are you least comfortable around? Spiders, snakes, scorpions, dogs. Spiders, of course. Ugh. Out of the following options, which flavour is your favourite? Chocolate, vanilla, peanut butter, mint. Vanilla. Out of the following options, which do you personally value the most? Friends, family, friends, money, freedom. Freedom is very important, as is money, and friends and family, but friends can become your family. So the family you choose, which is one of God's good gifts. So, family. Out of the following options, Which could you most live without? Well, family and friends can be one and the same. So, a surrogate family, adoption's a thing. I'll say friends because, like I said, friends can become your family. We can be adopted sisters, or brothers, or cousins, whatever. Aunties, uncles, nieces and nephews. Out of the following options, which statement is the most accurate? I am brave, I'm caring, I'm smart, I'm attractive. All four, really. What's the fifth option for all of the above? Okay, I'm caring. Out of the following options, what are you most afraid of? Living forever, losing my loved ones, dying alone, dying immediately after this test is finished. Well, the last one wouldn't be untrue. Living forever? No. Living a long time is different from living forever. I wouldn't like that. Losing my loved ones. That's something we can't change, which is awful as it sounds. Dying alone, it had to be dying alone. The amount of people that have just passed away in their own homes without anyone coming to see them, that is just tragic. There was one lady who was in not custody protection because she had a violent partner. She died in a chair and the TV was still on. And she'd been there for about 3 years, and the fact that no one came to check on her or wonder where she was. And I think the saddest part was she had Christmas presents on her kitchen counter. That's awful. Dying alone. We're almost finished, but I've just got one final question for you. Oh, okay. Have you ever punched a nun? No, I have not. Why are you asking if I committed assault against a person of faith? I've heard stories of nuns who were absolute... what's the point? I'm not going to censor this word. Who were absolute bitches. And I would love to give them a sucker punch for what they did to those poor people in question. But no. Never assault. Don't do assault. Unless it's self-defense, assault is never the right answer. No. You really ought to try it sometime. It can really take the edge off. Alright, we're done here. I'm through with you. I'm just going to calculate those results very carefully. I don't want to miss anything important. Trying my absolute hardest not to judge you right now. Trying to keep this as professional as possible. Good luck with that. Aha! Here we go! Based on what you've told me, I've come to a conclusion. This is what I personally believe would be in your best interest. To acknowledge, set in motion and accomplish in order to climb the ladder to happiness in your life. First and foremost, I like to start with a blanket statement that everyone truly needs to hear. Something that is taken for granted far more than anything else in life. Alright? Something that has much incredible, unique, irreplaceable value compared to any other thing on this earth. And that, my friends, is the value of time. I'm getting major Una's honest vibes here. Time is the most valuable form of currency you will ever hold in life. Well, he's not wrong. You can spend time on anyone, doing anything for any reason. Did I read that right? Now, time can be spent, time can be wasted, and time can be taken away. But time can never be refunded. Time can never be earned back. and more time can never be gained. I'll bet anything the creators of this game watched Una's on this a lot. And we'd be best friends too. Imagine a bank account with all the money you'll ever get to spend in life. Now imagine not knowing how much money is in your account. That's easy to do. Imagine going to the store one day to purchase something you really need, and the cashier tells you, "I'm sorry, but you cannot afford that. As a matter of fact, you can never afford anything ever again." Well, the cashier is telling me that I'm going to be really concerned. We only have so much time, and we have no idea just how much or how little we truly have before our bank account runs dry. And the fact that we decide and choose what we spend our time on just shows you how truly special it is when someone spends their time on you. Well, yeah. I mean, before my brother died, I found comfort in knowing that we did everything good by him. No matter how hard it was. So now that we understand the incredible value of time, I'd like to make a suggestion for you personally on how I think you'd be best spending your time in order to achieve what you need most of this current stage in your life. Let's see here. Take your time. Alright, listen. You really need to spend more time focusing on doing things for yourself. Alright. You've got to start taking into account that you cannot pour from an empty cup. That kind of hits hard. And if people keep wanting your energy, you need to take time to yourself to replenish it. You've got such a big heart and such a bright soul, and because of this, people would benefit greatly from getting to know you or having more of you. But you need to take twice as much time making yourself happy as you do, attempting to make other people happy. Otherwise, you're going to let people make you miserable. Oh boy, that hits hard. What happened to my makeup? Onto my eyeliner. It is not your responsibility to save the world, but doesn't mean that you can't save one person at a time. Well, Mother Teresa said, if you can't feed 1,000 people, then just feed one. It's like the starfish story. But you need to start by saving yourself, because you're no good to anyone else, completely drained of all that makes you, you. I need a hug now. My advice to you is that you spend a lot more of your time focusing on things that make you feel relaxed, make you feel happy, and less time saying yes to people that demand too much of your energy. I can't think of any scenarios that that's happened, but okay. It's okay to be selfish, because at the end of the day, if you aren't going to take care of yourself, take care of you, then who is? That hits hard. I think you'll be very surprised just how much of a positive impact this can have on your life going forward. I hope this information helps you achieve your goals. Your secret word is self-care. Remember this word. This will come in handy. I don't know how to think of that. I need a hug. Wow. Take the secret word that was assigned to you at the end of your session and leave it in a comment for us. We will be selecting some of you based on your answers to be included in a future project we're currently working on. If you left your secret word for us on the test or the horoscope, we've read your feedback and it's helped us to construct this project, as well as the third installment of the test that we're currently developing. Don't be afraid, it's an opportunity for you to be part of our history. This is a chance for you to be a part of something greater. Be sure to note your secret word in your comments. If you do not wish to be a part of an upcoming project, simply leave your secret word out of your comments and we will not reselect your name. We appreciate any and all comments you leave and we'll always read them thoroughly. Thank you for taking the time to answer these questions. I know they've been some help to you, and if they aren't yet, it will all make sense very soon. Trust me on that. One more thing. We greatly appreciate your feedback and support. We've read every single review and comment left to us. We love the conspiracy theories behind the greater meaning of all of this. And in the third and final installment of the test series, all will finally be revealed. But not a single person has been able to figure out what this entire experiment is all about yet. We look forward to reading your thoughts and feelings as it helps shape what we do, as we work on future projects to bring the most emotion out of you. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for everything you do. Thank you for playing and thank you for contributing your secret words to our projects. If you wish to support us further, we would love it if you check out for other titles on our other games section of this title screen. Okay, I'll let the credits roll by. You know, it's funny, I've been told I have to look after myself too. And be selfish. Oh, selfish. And sometimes I think I already am. So maybe I'm not given by the answers I've been given. So we've made a list of names of those who have supported our projects along the way, and we'll be continuing to extend this list in future titles. Would you like to see them now? Warning, the list is quite long. Why not? Go ahead. Hey, Markiplier's there! And a lot of other people. I saw Lauren Z, Silent Gloom, and Bijou Mike as well. There's Cub Scout there? Wow. Oh, more. I don't reckon any of these names. They weren't kidding. Bunny, Bun Bun, cute. Bloody Bunny, wow. Doc McStabbins. That's a good name. I like looking at names. I just do. It's good for characters. Unknown writer. Any more? The video is already half an hour long. Hour and a half long. Hey, if your name's on the list, please let me know in the comments. Mr. Nobody. It's a good name. Just a little bit of appreciation. There's more. They weren't kidding. Aid appreciation. Stephen. Fluffy. Biscuits and Gravy, that's a good name. Evil Kebab. Bone Daddy, is that from Nightmare Before Christmas? Glow hole. Master Silver, that's a good name. Wow, the name was wrong. Long. Feminist Santa. Victor, adject. Nobody? You're not a nobody, you're somebody. Scorpion Gold, ooh, that's cool. Very nice. I love how creative some people can be with their usernames. The very big bad wolf. Like that one. Ninja is silent. I just realised I don't know how. Barack Obama? I think I doubt that. What was I saying? Oh yeah. I didn't check to say how long this game has been out. I only found it recently on Steam because it was in my recommended folder for my library. Wow. All these people. Malice Queen. Oh, Malice. It's because I stole a lipstick, wasn't it? But I'm not wearing a lipstick today. Diabetes man. Demon. A tub. Aww. Mr. Video Game, that's a cool name. At least I said it was very long. Oh great, now I can see my soundproofing moving because of the way I'm staring at it for so long. That usually happens when I play Guitar Hero. Okay, I probably shouldn't have. I probably should have skipped this part. But appreciation. Captain James T. Kirk. Sounds like my brother. Jeez, they weren't kidding. Well, I like how they included everyone who was involved. Unknown writer again, I've seen you twice. just curious how long the list goes now. I mean, feel free to click off the video, see me do the test. Premature bye-bye. Little pound cake, that's cute. Strawberry slug. Whoa, the list is long. Did I just get every person's name from whoever left a comment in the first game? Dumbass! Aww! Drake Bell. Ooh. Okay, we're finally done. Yeah, it wasn't that long, only about 4 minutes long. And everything's moving. Whoa. Alright, well, that was it, I suppose. And I think I will put my word in the comments, so I'll be doing that once I stop the video. And it's only been 2 hours, wow. So with that, I'm going to end this video here. If you liked it, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more. See you soon.